Today on SnowRunner Hard Mode, we will be completing the Order Master Supreme contract. Stick around and see how it's done. Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner Hard Mode with TruScore Gaming. On today's episode, Order Master Supreme, which can be rather difficult. Hard Mode makes it even more challenging by limiting your resources. So far we have not had to purchase any trailers, and I don't plan on doing that for this contract either. As with all contracts, let's take a look at all the cargo we need in its entirety and try to minimize the amount of driving to save time and fuel. First, we'll need 2 oversized cargo to deliver to Mountain River. But if we look ahead to the final phase, you'll notice that we also need 2 regular-sized cargo containers for delivery to White Valley. One of the locations in Alaska that you can pick up both of these types of cargo is the port in Northport. We're using the Western Star 4964 with Saddle Low add-on and the 4-slot trailer that we picked up for free from Pedro Bay. We'll be double stacking the oversized cargo on this rig. The Western Star with its wide axles and raised suspension on this particular truck put the center of gravity low to the ground, which makes for a very stable ride. Our second truck will be the Ank MK38, which although is not very fuel efficient, has the speed and power to overcome most challenges. We have a 3-slot trailer attached to the sideboard bed, onto which we'll be loading the 2 regular-sized cargo containers. To save time, the Western Star will tow the Ank MK38 over to the White Valley Gateway, where both trucks will then split up. The Ank MK38 will wait near the Mountain River Gateway. Once the Western Star completes its delivery to Mountain River, they'll meet up and unload the Ank MK38. Now that the oversized cargo has been dropped off, it's time to prepare for the trip up to Pedro Bay. But first, we'll need to head over to White Valley and unload the Ank MK38 and bring over some fuel. Now we'll head back to the factory and warehouse in Mountain River, which have become real familiar destinations over the course of our playthrough here in Alaska. We can fit all the cargo on the Ank MK38. I'm going to leave the 4-slot trailer behind in Mountain River and just tow the Western Star with Saddle Low into Pedro Bay. I'll be able to complete this part of the contract with just the Ank MK38. But the Western Star is there to hook up with one of the 2 semi-trailers worth of fuel I still have left over. It is time to start transporting them out of Pedro Bay and getting them to Mountain River for now. There are only 2 more contracts left in Alaska after this one, so whatever fuel I have left over I may be able to transport to other regions, especially the ones that don't start you off with fuel stations. I'll be able to do this by using a fuel carrier like the one that is available on the Cat 745C. This way you're not just paying a fee to move a vehicle into a new region, but you're also transporting over some free fuel. After the fuel trailer is picked up, we can leave the Western Star here until the Ank MK38 has finished its cargo run. We'll need to drop off 1 concrete slab and a load of cement to the stock loading. Depending on how you stack the cargo, you may need to reposition it in order to have the right cargo packed at the time of delivery. Next, we will head over to the factory to drop off one load of concrete slab and one load of cement. Finally, we can drop off the load of metal beams that we have left over at the warehouse loading. All destinations are within a short driving distance of each other, and it's possible to get it all done on one tank of fuel. Now that this phase is completed, the Western Star and fuel trailer can tow the Ank Mk38 back into Mountain River. We'll meet up again at the warehouse and load the remaining cargo that is needed. The Ank Mk38 will then continue into White Valley to drop off the concrete slabs at the factory. After that has been completed, the Western Star will drop the fuel trailer and hook up the 4-slot trailer before heading over to the spot where we left the cargo containers at the beginning of the video. Once these are loaded up, they'll be dropped off at the oil rig site and the airdrome, and that will complete this contract. Continue watching as we complete Order Master Supreme. We are one step closer to completing all of the contracts in Alaska. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with more SnowRunner Hard Mode.